Hello, this is Esther, and today we are starting out with the Tyndale Bible, and we're starting on chapters 5, the first book of Moses. We're going to get up there because we already went through 1 through 4 in the last one. It's interesting. 3, 4, 5. This is the book of the generation of man, in the day when God created man, and made him after similitude of God. Male and female made he them, and called their names man, in the day when they were created. And when Adam was 130-year-old, he begat a son after his likeness and similitude, and called him Seth. And the days of Adam after he begat Seth were 800 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Adam which he lived were 930 years, and then he died. And Seth lived 105 years, and begat Enos. And after he had begot Enos, he lived 807 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and died. And Enos lived 90 years, and begat Kenan. And Enos, after he begat Kenan, lived 815 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and then he died. And Kenan lived 70 years, and begat Mahalalel. Well, we're going to go over this one. How do we do that? Translate. Mahalalel. And Kenan lived 70 years, and begat Mahalalel. And Kenan, after he had begat Mahalalel, lived 840 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Kenan were 910 years, and then he died. And Mahalalel lived 65 years, and begat Jared. And Mahalalel, after he had begot Jared, lived 830 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days Mahalalel were 895 years, and then he died. And Jared lived 162 years, and begat Enoch. And Jared lived after he begot Enoch 800 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and then he died. And Jared lived 162 years, and begot Enoch. And Jared lived after he begot Enoch 800 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and then he died. And Enoch lived 65 years, and begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God after he begot Methuselah 300 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And then Enoch lived a godly life. Where were we? And Enoch walked with God after he begot Methuselah 300 years, begot sons. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. 365 days in the year. And then Enoch lived a godly life, and was no more seen, for God took him away. And Methuselah lived 187 years, and begot Lamech. Is he talking about Enoch being taken away? And Methuselah, after he had begot Lamech, lived 782 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and then he died. And Lamech lived 182 years, and begot a son, and called him Noah, saying, This same shall comfort us, as concerning our work and sorrow of our hands, which we have about the earth, that the Lord hath cursed. And Lamech lived after he had begot Noah 595 years, and begat sons and daughters, and all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and then he died. And Noah was 500 years old, when begot Sem, Ham, and Japheth. Chapter 6. And it had come to pass, when men began to multiply upon the earth, and he had begot them daughters, and the sons of the gods saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and took them unto their wives, which they best liked among them. Where are we? The sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and took unto them wives, which they best liked among them all. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for they are flesh. Nevertheless, I will give them yet space in 120 years. There were tyrants in the world in those days. So during the past 120 years, what happened? Book of Enoch. There are tyrants in the world in those days. For after that the children of God had gone in unto the daughters of men, and begotten them children. The same children were the mightiest of the world, and men were renowned. I wonder who those people were. We're going to get into this later. And when the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was increased upon the earth, and that all the imagination and thoughts of his heart was only evil continually, he repented that he had made man upon the earth, and sorrowed in his heart, and said, I will destroy mankind which I have made from off the face of the earth, both man, beast, worm, and fowl of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. But yet Noah found grace in the sight of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a righteous man and an uncorrupt in his time, and he walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Sem, Ham, and Japheth. And the earth was corrupt in the sight of God, and was full of mischief. And God looked upon the earth, and lo, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. Then said God to Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is full of their mischief. And lo, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of pine tree, and make chambers in the ark, and pitch it within and without with pitch. And of this fashion shalt thou make it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, and the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make above in the ark, and within a cubit compass shalt thou finish it. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side of it, and thou shalt make it with 3 lofts, one above, and make 3 lofts, one above one above another. For behold, I will bring in a flood of water upon the earth, to destroy all flesh from under heaven, wherein breath life is, so that all that is in the earth shall perish. But I will make mine appointment with thee, that thou shalt come into the ark, and thy sons thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee, and all that liveth whatsoever flesh it be, shalt thou bring into the ark of everything a pair, to keep them alive with thee, and male and female see that they be of birds in their kind, and of beasts in their kind, and of all manner of worms in the earth in their kind. A pair of everything shall come unto thee, to keep them alive, and take unto thee of all manner of meat that may be eaten and laid upon a store by thee, that it may be meat both for thee and for them. And Noah did according to all that God commanded him. And the Lord said unto Noah, Go into the ark, both thou and all thy household. For thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of all clean beasts take unto thee 7 of every kind, the male and his female, and of unclean beasts a pair, the male and his female. Likewise of the birds of the air 7 of every kind, male and female, to save seed upon all the earth. For 7 days hence will I send rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and will destroy all manner of things that I have made from the face of the earth. And Noah did according to all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood came upon the earth. And Noah went, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wife with him, into the ark from the waters of the flood, and of clean beasts, and of beasts that were unclean, and of birds, and of all that creepeth upon the earth, came in by couples of every kind unto Noah into the ark, a male and a female, even as God commanded Noah. And the 7th day the waters of the flood came upon the earth, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, in the 7th day of the month, 17th day of the month. That same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And there fell a rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And the self same day went Noah, Sem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's sons and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons were with them in the ark. But they are all manner of beasts in their kind, and all manner of cattle in their kind, and all manner of worms that creep upon the earth in their kind, and all manner of birds in their kind, and all manner of fowls whatsoever had feathers. And they came unto Noah into the ark by couples, of all flesh that had breath of life in it. And they that came male and female of every flesh, according as God commanded him. And the Lord shut the door upon him. And the flood came 40 days and 40 nights upon the earth. And the water increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up from off the earth. And the water prevailed and increased exceedingly upon the earth. And the ark went upon the top of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly above measure upon the earth, so that all the high hills which are under all the parts of the heaven were covered. Even 15 cubits high prevailed the waters, so that the hills were covered. And all flesh that moved on the earth, both birds, cattle, and beasts, perished with all that crept on the earth, and all men, so that all that had the breath of life in the nostrils of it, throughout all that was on dry land, died. Thus was destroyed all that was upon the earth, both man, beast, worms, and fowls of the air, so that they were destroyed from the earth, save Noah was reserved only, and that they were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. And God remembered Noah and all the beasts and all the cattle that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind to blow upon the earth, and the waters ceased. And the fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain of heaven was forbidden, and the waters returned from off the earth and abated after the end. And abated after the end of 150 days, and the ark rested upon the mountains of Ararat, and the 17th day of the 7th month. And the waters went away and decreased until the 10th month, and the first day of the 10th month tops of the mountains appeared. And after the end of 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made, and sent forth a raven, which went out ever going and coming again, until the waters were dried up upon the earth. Then sent he forth a dove for him to whether the waters were fallen from off the earth. And when the dove could find no resting place for her foot, and she returned to him again unto the ark, for the waters were upon the face of all the earth. And he put out his hand, and took her, and pulled her into the ark. And he abode yet 7 days more, and set out the dove again out of the ark. And the dove came to him again about eventide, and behold, there was in her mouth a leaf of an olive tree, which she had plucked, whereby Noah perceived that the waters were abated upon the earth. And he tarried yet 7 other days, and sent forth the dove, which from thenceforth came no more again to him. And it came to pass the 601 year, and the first day of the first month, that the waters were dried up upon the earth. And Noah took off his hatches of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the earth was dry. So by the 27th day of the 2nd month the earth was dry. And God spake unto Noah, he spoke unto Noah, saying, Come out of the ark, both thou and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee, and all the beasts that are with thee, whatsoever flesh it be, both fowl and cattle, and all manner worms that creepeth on the earth, bring out with thee, and let them move, grow, and multiply upon the earth. And Noah came out, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him. And all the beasts, and all the worms, and all the fowls, and all that moved up upon the earth, came also out of the ark, all of one kind together. And Noah made an altar unto the Lord, and took up all manner of clean beasts, and all manner of clean fowls, and offered sacrifice upon the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savour, and said in his heart, I will henceforth no more curse the earth for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil, even from the very youth of him. Moreover, I will not destroy from henceforth all that liveth, as I have done. Neither shall sowing time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night, cease as long as the earth endureth. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Increase and multiply, and fill the earth. The fear also and dread of Yahweh be upon all beasts of the earth, and upon all fowls of the air, and upon all that creepeth on the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea, which are given unto your hands. And all that moveth upon the earth, having life, shall be your meat, even as the green herbs. So give I Yahweh all things. Only the flesh with his life, which is his blood, see that ye eat not. For verily the blood of Yahweh wherein your lives are will I require. Even of the hand of all beasts will I require it. And of the hand of man, and of the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. So that he which sheddeth man's blood, shall have his blood shed by man again. For God made man after his own likeness. See that ye increase and wax, and be occupied upon the earth, and multiply therein. Furthermore, God spake unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, See, I made my bond with you and your seed after you, and with all living things that is with you, both fowl and cattle, and all manner beast of the earth that is with you, and all that cometh out of the ark, thatsoever beast of the earth it be. I make my bond with you, that henceforth all flesh shall not be destroyed with the waters of any flood, and that henceforth there shall not be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, This is the token of my bond which I make between me and you, and between all living thing that is with you forever. I will set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be a sign of the appointment made between me and the earth. So that when I bring in clouds upon the earth, the bow shall appear in the clouds. The rainbow. Where am I? Let me read that again. I make my bond with you, that henceforth all flesh shall not be destroyed with the waters of any flood, that henceforth there shall not be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, This is the token of my bond, which I make between me and you, and between all living thing that is with you forever. What does you mean? Anyways, I'll figure that out after. I will set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be a sign of the appointment made between me and the earth. 22. Nice. My last prayer is, I will set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be a sign of the appointment made between me and the earth, so that when I bring in clouds upon the earth, the bow shall appear in the clouds. And then will I think upon my testament, which I have made between me and you, and that all liveth whatsoever flesh it be, so that henceforth there shall be no more waters to make a flood to destroy all flesh. The bow shall be in the clouds, and I will look upon it, to remember the everlasting testament between God and all that liveth upon the earth, whatsoever flesh it be. And God said unto Noah, This is the sign of the testament which I have made between me and all flesh on this earth. The sons of Noah that came out of the ark were Sem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham, he is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah. And these was all the world overspread. And Noah, being an husbandman, went forth and planted a vineyard, and drank of the wine, and was drunk, and lay uncovered in the midst of the tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's privates, and told his 2 brethren that they were without. And Sem and Japheth took a mantle and put it on both their shoulders, and went backward and covered their father's secrets. But their faces were backward, so they saw not of their father's nakedness. As soon as Noah was awaked from his wine, and wist what his youngest son had done unto him, he said, Cursed be Canaan, and a servant of all servants be he to his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Sem, and Canaan be his servant. God increased Japheth, that he may dwell in the tents of Sem, and Canaan be their servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. So that all the days of Noah were 950 years, and then he died. These are the generations of the sons of Noah, of Sem, Ham. Chapter 10. These are generations of the sons of Noah, of Sem, Ham, and Japheth, which begat them children after the flood. The sons of Japheth were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Mesech, and Thyras. And the sons of Gomer were Asinus, Rapat, and this is Togarmah. And the sons of Javan were Eliza, Tharas, Scythium, and Dodanim. And these came the isles of the Gentiles in their countries, every man in his speech, kindred, and nation. The sons of Ham were Chus, Mizraim, Phut, and Canaan. The sons of Chus were Sheba, Havilah, Sabata, Ramah, and Septima. And the sons of Ramah were Sheba and Dedan. Chus also begot Nimrod, which began to be mighty in the earth. He was a mighty hunter in the sight of the Lord, whereof came the proverb, he is as Nimrod, that mighty hunter of the sight of the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Shlain, in the land of Sinir. Out of that land came Assur, and builded let's see. Nib, and the city of Rehoboth, and Kala, and resting between Nineve and Kala. That is a great city. And Mizraim begat Ludim, and Naamim, Libim, Nathuthium, Naptuhim, Pathrusium, and Colushim, from whence came the Philistines and the Capharians. Canaan also begot Zidon, his eldest son, and Heth, Jebusi, Emori, Girgosi, Hivivi, Arki, Sini, Arbadi, Samari, and Harmadi. And afterwards sprang the kindreds of the Canaanites. And the coasts of the Canaanites were from Sidon till thou come to Gerar, and to Asa, and till thou come to Sodoma, Gomorrah, Adama, Seboim, even unto Lassa. These were the children of the Ham in their kindreds, tongues, lands, and nations. And Sem, the father of all the children of Eber, and the eldest brother of Japheth, begat children also. And his sons were Elam, Assur. I'm not even going to attempt this one. I'm just going to do this. Pardon? Arphaxad. Arphaxad. Thank you. Lud and Aram. Aram. And the children of Aram were Ur, Hul. I I want to do it right. Gether and Mess. And Arphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begat Eber, and Eber begat two sons. The name of the one was Peleg, 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 for in his time the earth was divided, and the name of his brother was Jekatan, Jekatan, begat Almondad, Saleph, Hizaramuth, Jera, Hadaram, Usal, Tekela, Abal, Abamiel, Admael, Seba, Ophir, Hevelia, and Joab. All these are the sons of the Jektan, and the dwelling of them was from Mesa until thou came unto Sepharah, a mountain off the east land. These are their sons of the Sem in their kindreds, languages, countries, and nations. These are the kindreds of the sons of Noah, and in their generations and nations, and of these came the people that were in the world after the flood.